This movie describes how to play the paired sums game, mental math strategies. Here we have 10 circles and 20 numbers. Our goal is to drag pairs of numbers into each circle so that the sum of the numbers in each circle is 20. So for instance, I could drag 13 and 7 into this circle, 14 and 6, 3 and 17, and so on. Because these numbers are generated randomly, it's likely that we'll have some numbers that repeat, like this 13. So I can keep going, and I'm going to get a few of these incorrect just to show you what happens when I check my answer. Okay, so let's stop there for a second and check the answer. All of the circles where the two numbers add up to 20 turn green, and those that are incorrect turn red. For each correct answer, I receive 10 points. So in this case, I received a score of 50. To play again, I press New Puzzle, and I receive a new set of 20 numbers. There's a second version of this game. It works the same way, except now there's a timer. So when I press New Puzzle, I don't see the numbers until the game actually begins. So here we go. And as before, I drag the numbers into the circles so that their sum is 20. And I can either drag all these in and then wait for the time to run out if I happen to have some time left over, or I can press Check Answer to check right away. When time runs out, I can no longer drag any more numbers. Now, if I decide that this was too difficult and I needed more time, I could come down here to seconds and change my time limit from 60 seconds to perhaps 90 seconds. Or if I decide that 60 seconds was too easy, maybe I want to make it harder by choosing 45 seconds instead. If you decide after a while that playing this game with sums of 20 is too easy, you can move on to a page where the sum of the numbers in each circle is 30, and you can play that either with an untimed version or with a timed version. You can also come to this page, which is really fun, where you get to choose what the sum of the numbers in each circle is. So maybe I want a sum of the numbers to be 100. So now, in this version, I have to drag these numbers into the circles so that each pair of numbers sums up to 100. That's a little harder. Even harder still is the timed version of that, where perhaps here I pick a different sum, maybe 80. And when I press New Puzzle, I receive my countdown. And now, in 60 seconds, I need to pair these numbers together to get sums of 80. So there are lots of different ways you can play this game, either timed or untimed, and with different sums for the circles.